Hey guys, Naked Vault Dweller here, and this quest walkthrough is from the Skyline expansion for Fallout 76, which is the oldest trick in the book. In our last quest, we had to deliver a part to Audrey for the weather machine. We installed the part into the weather machine, and Audrey was about to come upstairs and talk to us. When we start talking to Audrey, she tells us a little bit about her and Alex. And before we get too far into the story, her father, Hugo, shows up to break up the party. Okay, so let me stop right here for a second. Hugo is blind. Hugo also lives in Vault 63, way at the very bottom of the map. In an earlier quest, Hugo sent us up to his living quarters to find a journal that he couldn't find, but incredibly, he's able to walk out Vault 63 and travel all the way up here unscathed so he can bicker with his daughter. Okay, so I addressed the elephant in the room, let's go. Ultimately, Hugo lets us know that Cassidy has been kidnapped and taken to a mine held by cultists. And he wants us, that means you and I, to go to the mine, get in, get Cassidy, and get her out. Your quest will update and you'll need to travel south right here to Old Crimora mines. Now I believe I could save you a little bit of trouble if you just want to complete the quest. And that is just go in the mine and kill everything. You can also access the mine the way you're supposed to and go through all the other cool stuff. We're going to do some of that in this video. First off, you're going to want to dress up like a cultist. So when you arrive at the mine, you're going to kill all the cultists that are outside. Inside this shack here, you'll find some cultist garments on a barrel. Collect those and put those on. And as an added note, when you complete this whole quest, those garments disappear, so make sure you got something to change back into. Now head on over to the entrance of the mine. Now we're just going to run around and investigate Old Crimora mine like it says for us to do. Remember your compass down at the bottom of the screen because that's going to tell you everything you need to do inside of the mine. When you get to the upper portion of the mine, you're going to bump into a guy by the name of Elder Pepper. Elder Pepper is guarding the area that you need to go into. He also must be an IT guy because he changes the password to get into the area fairly often, and unfortunately no one around there seems to know what it is. Now I'll tell you what the password is, but it's not going to do any good until you discover the password, so I'll just show you where it is located. Just on the other end of the same cave system that we're in, on the upper portion, right where we are, there's a bed, and on that bed is a sheet of paper, and on that sheet of paper contains the password. You're welcome. Next, to find Cassidy, you'll go on past Pepper, you'll take your first left across a bridge, and then it will be the second door to your right. Now all we need to do is find Alex, and to get to Alex, just leave the jail cell and turn right and follow the tunnel around. That will lead you straight to her. You'll start your dialogue with Alex, and she'll basically tell you she doesn't like Hugo. I mean, she really doesn't like Hugo. Finishing the dialogue up with Alex, I selected the option, enough chit chat, let's get back to business. And with that, Alex pops into flight or fight mode, and then you end up putting her down, and then the quest updates. Now all we need to do is work our way back out of the mine and kill all the cultists along the way. Most of the cultists will have markers above their heads that you have to dispense, but not all of them will. And I didn't want to chance anything, so I just killed everything. And now all we need to do is report back to Hugo at Dark Hollow Manor. When you get back, Hugo's happy to see you, Audrey shows up, she expresses her discontent, and then the quest will end. As quest rewards for this quest, you'll get some superficial supplies and ammunition, and the plan for the Cultist Monarch outfit and a Cultist Monarch mask. And that's going to wrap it up for this portion of the quest line. If the video was helpful to you, please give it a thumbs up, and if you're not already part of our community, would love for you to be part of that with us, so please hit the subscribe button too. And I'll see you guys soon in Appalachia. Love you, bye. Oh, how nice it is to be finally out in the great outdoors where I could see nature and what? Wait a tick? What is that? This looks to be like some kind of pre-war microwave or something. What does this button do? Uh-oh.